situation we in right now, globally as a people, it's not a good look, and a lot of us are blind. We walk around with blinders on. We starting to see, we see this stuff, but we don't see what we could do to make it better for us. And it begins with what we could do to make it better for me. Make it better for me, make it better for us, community, family, community, and then everybody else. And so I like what y'all doing athletically in your particular sports, but don't forget what we need to do this as a people. And I'm always as a people.
FCA, and tonight we had a worship night. We combined a whole bunch of different college campus ministries, including FCA and a whole bunch of other ones, and our goal was to build bridges and start connections between other campus ministries, and I think we had a successful night, having fun and worshiping God, and that was awesome.
We didn't know the turnout, but we're so excited how God worked in everyone tonight. And one girl from another ministry said that she and her team had been praying for 7 years? For years, probably more than 7 years. And praying that all the ministries would come together on campus, and it finally happened. So praise God.
I'm Caroline Yannicke, and I'm one of the leaders for FCA KC. And it is so awesome to see the Lord working on our campus and bringing all these ministries together. It's awesome to be in His presence tonight, and we love Him.
So basically, like, we help Alex for volunteers, anything he needs, try to gain donors.
Sometimes in inner city work, it's all about what do they need, and yeah, there's always going to be a revolving door. And we can't deny their needs. I can't tell Abdika that you are amazing, here are all the resources, but I know when he leaves our field, there's no food at home because there's 9 kids, right? So we partner with organizations that can help provide those resources. But our focus is excellence, going from players to ambassadors, and letting them, for us, is pursuing their greatest God-given purpose and potential. That's all we're doing.
Mr. Brown, he is here, and we also have Mr. Alex from FCA, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and they're here responsible for making sure this happens. I saw him here last night, still setting up in the gym so that we can have.
Yeah? What y'all want to say to the athletes?
Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Marvin Mumford. My son and I come from Atlanta, Georgia, and we get to do worship here at the Faith and Family Chapel. But I want to say something to you. We thank you for your support. Your support allows us to be able to be a part of what we get to do here at the chapel service. It allows us to be able to minister to young men and young women across the metro area here in Kansas City. So we thank you and we appreciate you. And
I was asked to reflect and see how this relates to my own life, and I was thinking, there's not really much I can relate to. I'm not black. I haven't really faced much racism in my life. And I started to think. I was like, well, this movie's not necessarily about racism. It's about how everyone within the community was able to come together through only one reason, that's God. And everyone was able to love each other because of God. Nothing else worked. Laws didn't work. Jail time didn't work. It was only God that brought people together. And that made me realize that if there's a power out there that can work through love and bring people together that wouldn't otherwise come together, that's like something I gotta follow. That's something I gotta be a part of.
what I thought, you know, at the time I was just like, my dreams were like all just crashed down in front of me. So I didn't really feel comfortable going there with a coaching change, and my dream at the time was to play Big 12 basketball. Growing up in Kansas, that was it, you know. So I decided to go to a junior college, a really good junior college, and play, and thought that would be my ticket to get back in. I blew out my knee really, really bad. I had microfracture surgery, and the doctors told me that I would never play again. They told me I shouldn't ever play again. And if I tried, to not expect to be near the athlete or the player that I was prior to that injury. So at the time, I'm just like, you know, what is life? I mean, my identity was so wrapped up in basketball. You guys, when that was taken from me, no clue who I was. I went from this big time player, you know, going to Oklahoma State, living out my dreams, to now all of a sudden I'm at a JUCO 30 minutes from home, not playing. That was really, really hard for me. So in that year, that's when I really grew in my faith, and really learned that there's a lot more to life than just basketball, right? Or sports, period. And I'm so thankful for that year, because that's just when God really, really grew in my heart, and I actually understood what it meant to have a personal relationship with Him and to find my identity in Him as a child of God.
Don't forget this experience. This experience should shape you and motivate you for the rest of your life.